In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a subsite in SharePoint, Microsoft SharePoint 2026 tutorial. By the end, you'll know exactly where to click, what each option means, and a few best practices to set things up cleanly the first time. First, open SharePoint in your browser and sign in with your work account. From the SharePoint landing page, head to the main site where you want this subsite to live. It's important to start from the correct parent site because your new subsite will inherit settings and context from here. Once you're on that parent site, look to the top right corner and select the gear icon to open settings. From the menu, choose Site Contents. This area shows the lists, libraries, pages, and other assets tied to the site, and it's also where you'll create new items. At the top of Site Contents, click New. In the menu that appears, select Subsite if you see it. If Subsite isn't listed, your organization may have disabled it in favor of Modern Site Architecture. In that case, you can create a page instead, but for this walkthrough, we'll proceed with a subsite. You'll now enter the details. Start with a clear, human-friendly title that communicates the purpose, like marketing projects or Q3 planning. Add a brief description so visitors immediately understand what belongs here. Next, set the website address. This is the URL suffix for your subsite. Keep it short, lowercase, and descriptive, using hyphens if needed, something you won't mind sharing in emails or pasting into chats. Choose a template. A team site is a solid default if you need collaboration features like lists, libraries, and permissions scoped for a working group. A blank site gives you a minimal starting point if you plan to design everything from scratch. Pick the option that best fits how the subsite will be used. Decide on permissions. You can use the same permissions as the parent site, which is simpler and keeps access consistent, or choose unique permissions if the subsite needs a different audience or tighter control. If you go unique, be ready to specify owners, members, and visitors after creation. Set your navigation preferences. You can show the subsite on the parent site's quick launch, the left-hand menu, or the top link bar to make it easier for people to find. Align this with how your team expects to navigate. When everything looks right, click Create. SharePoint will provision the subsite and take you to its home page. From here, you can customize pages, add document libraries, and if you chose unique permissions, finalize who has access. That's it. You've created a SharePoint subsite cleanly and confidently.